I'm voting in the general election because it's the right thing to do. I've always voted. I've always thought that it was necessary to vote. I think it's something that everyone can do if they'd like to, but it's it's very disheartening to hear that a lot of people don't vote. So I make it an extra effort to promote that I do. So that's my reason anyway.
I'm voting because I want to hold this government to account for the damage done by the relentless austerity policies over the last 5 years. Because I work here in Institute of Technology Tala, I also want to hold them to account for their ridiculous mismanagement of the educational system, third level education in particular. I'm particularly focused on underfunding and understaffing for the Institute of Technology sector. And at the moment, they are rushing through deeply flawed legislation in an almost empty doll that will do even more damage to the colleges that myself and my colleagues have built up over very many years.
Well, I vote for in every election because I feel it's my right to do so and I want my voice heard. But in particular for this, the issue that I have concern about is around the second free preschool year, where it's a great opportunity for children and for parents to avail of this. But in my other hat, working as a childcare practitioner and a childcare provider, I don't know where the money is going to come from. The second free preschool year, as the first one, is only funded for 38 weeks of the year. We run for 47 weeks of the year. So what do we do? Do we lay staff off? How do we fund it? We want to do it. It's really worthwhile. We feel we provide a quality service, but I don't know where we're going to get the money to do it.
Well, I've always voted, and it's an extremely important part. It's a democratic importance in my life anyways, but primarily I'll be voting because of the particular issues that we as an organisation are faced with in terms of the people that we represent. Travellers, we represent the traveller community in Tala, and the serious issues of accommodation, which is a major issue at the moment and will only be growing, but in terms of employment, education, health, social, it's an extremely important reason to vote and for why I'm voting.
Well, I suppose the services that are in this area are really good. They serve the community very, very well. And I'd like to see a lot of progression in that and a lot more time and energy put into facilitating those. I think that there's a lot of promise in regards to what people have suggested up to now, but it's to see them put into place and implemented. That'd be really, really good to see.
The main reason I want to vote in this election, Mary, is because what's needed in this country is change, big change. We're in the year now of 2016, 100 years after the founders of our nation tried to set us free. But in the proclamation, they gave us ownership of Ireland, which has been completely reversed by today's politicians, in that ownership of Ireland, least of all, would be the resources of the country. But yet we have a situation where international banking dictates that the Irish government have to charge us for water, which is a natural resource of this country. So I feel the politicians of today have totally turned their back on the leaders of 1960 and on the proclamation that was given to the people of Ireland then. Those men gave their life for very serious principles, and I feel they have been betrayed and ignored. And I'm going to be looking for candidates who are prepared to reverse that situation.